took a gander at the competition that arose between the different consoles. This time we take a look at one of the most influential games in the FPS genre. The same year that the US Senate brought up the argument about violence in video games, one of the most violent games to date was leaked onto a university mainframe before its release. The company became one of the most well-known developers of first-person shooter games, and are still producing games today. Say hello to Doom. It was the first game to be released as a free download before the final version. And along with the controversy, it also spawned a couple of sequels, and a really bad movie. But if shooting monsters and aliens wasn't your thing, and you preferred games of a more cerebral nature, then you were in luck. Because in the same year, a game called Myst was released. Its breathtaking graphics, complex puzzles, and 3D environments made Myst one of the most beautiful games of the 1990s. It was also followed by a number of sequels, although ultimately the series fizzled somewhat. Anyway, Myst changed our idea of what was possible in a game. It sold more than 6 million units and has spawned Myst communities, although these are decidedly more dorky than the game. Mysterium and Mystralia are Myst conferences still being held in the United States and Australia respectively. Wow. And I thought I was a nerd. That might be even more dorky than a Star Trek convention. Anyway, moving on. Also in the same year, Mortal Kombat 2 is released, which has high-quality graphics and the most advanced sound system present in arcades at the time. Of course, it was filled with blood and fatalities, which we have no doubt added to the violent game argument. Heading towards the end of the 90s saw the release of Final Fantasy VII, Oddworld, Gran Turismo, and the original Bird's Eye Grand Theft Auto. But we're only halfway through the 90s with a handful of violent games and some revolutionary 3D ones. We'll look at the rest of them next time in Video Game History.